The Perfect Learning Management System by Natasha Chung. In the real world, learning management systems have not always lived up to their potential. It can be difficult for learning management systems to keep pace with rapidly changing technology and the demand for collaborative, interactive capabilities. According to research, learning management system users can become frustrated or bored and discontinue regular use after the initial adoption of a new system. Design factors that impact perceived ease of use and interactivity of the system can impact willingness to use a learning management system. The Perfect Learning Management System provides students with the ability to study free from time constraints, the ability to study free from space limitations, and a secure learning environment. Additionally, it provides instructors with appropriate course management tools, and it is easy to use, while being interactive. In order to create a usable LMS, the system must include many desired components. The system must be SCORM compliant and secure for all information and users. The LMS should include diverse content options that allow for an individualized educational experience. Assessment capabilities that include surveys and polls, as well as tests and quizzes, should be included along with interactive discussion capabilities. Interactive discussion allows for peer support, which can serve two functions: allowing peers to work through challenging concepts together, and melding subject matter experts and peer-to-peer support together to solve problems. The next feature of a top-notch LMS includes reporting capabilities that show learners what activities they have performed and how far along they are in their courses. Reporting capabilities should inform staff or faculty how active learners are in the system, their status, the popularity of courses or course features, and of any necessary updates. Skills and certification tracking tracks course completion and then measures improvement over time, while asynchronous learning is a cornerstone of any modern LMS that allows learners to work at their own pace, using the functions of the LMS independently. Gamification features are useful in state-of-the-art learning systems because this feature can engage learners and increase compliance with learning tasks. Another engaging component of a learning management system is social media. Social media and message boards allow students to ask and answer questions in a forum setting. This social setting can even encourage students to teach each other. Lastly, video conferencing is necessary so that no outside subscription needs to be paid so that LMS users can communicate face-to-face. All of these features, put together, make up the Perfect Learning Management System. A learning management system is a dynamic tool that should account for and allow for levels of engagement. Academic engagement deals with behaviors pertaining to the learning process, such as completing assignments, being attentive, and participating in academic activities. Social engagement is related to the student's behavior towards the class rules, for example, being on time and interacting effectively with peers and the lecturer. Cognitive engagement refers to the level of student endeavor needed to understand complex subjects and go beyond the minimal obligations. Attitudes such as asking questions, completing difficult tasks, and studying resources beyond the course requirements fall into this category. Finally, affective engagement refers to the extent to which students feel emotionally involved in their learning community. In order for a learning management system to engage learners academically, cognitively, socially, and effectively, the system must be adaptable and integrate current and future technology seamlessly. Generally, students hold positive views toward technology tools and prefer to use them frequently, as research demonstrates that students tend to believe that technology enhances learning. Instructors desire features that do not detract from teaching and learning activities and prefer tools that can be customized per specific teaching and learning methods. Such tools can include discussion threads, online chat, video conferencing, supporting resources, assessments, peer review, learning modules, email, reusable learning objectives, and content repositories. LMS tools will include a gradebook that manages assignment submissions, allows for multiple respondents, collects assignments, runs reports, sends grade updates to students, flags missing grades, and defaults to viewing all grades. Quiz and assessment tools that analyze items and allow reuse of questions from previous terms are needed. Course materials tools include the sharing of video links and online links to sources, test review slides, and supplemental lecture content. Import/export/archive tools for course materials and the ability to load multiple files at the same time are key. Communication tools should offer discussion boards, wikis, blogs, email, announcements, groups, peer review capabilities, instant chat. Administrative tools should allow turn-adding support, monitoring of student use and access, and the ability to distinguish and manage different class formats. Podcasts, MP3 file use, webinar and video creation, and written documents will be enabled. Consideration of hardware is necessary as well. The wrong hardware can cause a slow system response time, lack of integration of notification apps, formatting issues on the discussion board, difficulty managing video content, issues with submissions of assignments, and not all features working in all browsers. The main piece of hardware needed for a learning management system is a server. Server choices are a cloud-based server, a dedicated server, or a shared server. Cloud-based servers are costlier, but allow for superior performance and features. Additionally, cloud-based tools could be quite compatible with the LMS based on the cloud, and there is a great selection of readily available engaging and activity-focused tools that are not costly and that are familiar to system users. A solid system could use an outsourced support team that has the expertise on this LMS to provide appropriate support. This team will require training. Team size depends on the number of users. A department can be set up with a main administrator who has excellent technical knowledge, and then sub-administrators who do not have as high levels of technical knowledge but are trained to troubleshoot system issues for users. Team creates, edits, deletes accounts, maintains standards, and can work with vendor directly to make sure that any bugs are fixed. Information technology and instructional designers would be necessary in-house to support faculty, and tech support would need to support students. Some LMSs require payment per learner, where all features on the LMS will be paid for, but not necessarily used. Other LMSs are paid per use of a module or course, which works when there is little need for lots of features, but a lot of learners. A third type of plan is per active learner, where only learners who are using the LMS incur charges, allowing for fluctuation of enrollment. The fourth plan for LMS systems is limited time licensing, where a flat annual or monthly fee is assessed. This plan is renewable and is suitable for large organizations, online libraries, and institutions that plan on expanding. The fifth type of plan is a perpetual licensing fee, where a single fee is charged with no expiration and unlimited upgrades. This works for very large organizations that want to buy the system and stay with the LMS indefinitely. Lastly, LMS open source software works for organizations with limited budget and with the ability to hire a LMS specialist or a software expert. To provide an example of costs, here are some systems, the type of payment plan, and the actual fees. 360 Learning LMS has a monthly price per user, starting at $8. Classroom 2020 has a one-time fee starting at $9,700. Easy Campus has a flat monthly fee starting at $99. WizIQ calculates pricing based on rooms and attendees, or number of registered users, starting at $20 per month. Versal uses a pricing structure based on features and number of users, starting at $249 per month. Prosperity uses pricing based on per user activity, starting at $295 per month. In conclusion, the perfect learning management system includes findings from research, consumers, and most likely, a combination of the functionalities of current learning management systems. An effective functional LMS would offer multiple pricing plans or options to diversify access to the system by different types of companies, institutions, and users. A combination of off-site and on-site support can be used to meet faculty, trainer, and student needs. And lastly, a cloud-based server can be used for speed and efficiency. The sum total of this will allow developers to reconcile user preferences, teaching needs, tools, and technology function.